Let me just set up the makeshift lighting I use.
Hey, that's a good idea.
It's not like you could have seen it last episode. Ha ha ha. I'm smart.
Yeah. Hey, we're all smart sometimes.
And I'll sync
Except
my
Raymond.
audio and video.
Raymond is
hey.
never smart.
Are you kidding me? Don't give me that shit after the shit I have gone through this last week. Okay, that reaction video I have rendered 5 separate times at this point.
Oh shit!
Christ!
5 different variants on.
Sweet thumbnail, by the way.
That was one of the automatic ones. It was awesome. But I rendered that 5 times, each with a different variation of me trying to get around YouTube's copyright thing, including this the below 7 only less than a 7-second clip, then followed by 2 seconds of silence. Right. And that still got tagged.
Which is what should happen. Which is that should work just fine.
But it didn't.
Yeah, I mean I've seen it work, yeah. Weird.
I use the Jim Sterling method. I just used a crap ton of copyrighted material and let them fight over it. Like, I put my BronyCon vlog up a few days ago, and it has, like, roughly 9 or 10 different, like, strikes on its name.
Oh, fuck.
Because I don't have anything monetized, my channel's completely fine. But, like...
Yeah.
It's
well, I
funny.
mean, you could still get strikes. Yeah. You still could get strikes.
Well, yeah, but...
I now, too, have food, by the way.
You don't lose anything.
Because, my parents apparently prepared cinnamon rolls. I'm happy about that.
Aw, you're such a cinnamon roll.
What? Why do I have a magical... Oh god, I hate it when this happens. I have a magical Game Grumps window open on my computer. My beard is still nowhere to be found.
My friend Chad, in watching last week's episode, he noticed something. So, when Volume 3 ended, it went from fall to winter. And winter was when they all left. And clearly it wasn't snowing during Volume 4, so they must have been traveling during springtime. And now they're apparently in the summertime, and it's like a month or 2 away from the fall semester. And he did the math on it. That would mean, between the end of Volume 3 and right now, it has been approximately 6 to 8 months.
It's the one thing they've remained consistent about, I guess.
You know. That's...
I know! Why did they even bother?
Yeah, especially because they tried to double back on it 3 separate times.
Ah, that's why.
Yeah. But I need you both to turn your gains way down. Because I don't want a repeat of 2 weeks ago.
Wait, my audio?
Yeah, your audio gain on you use a snowball, right?
Yes.
Turn that gain way down.
Mine now looks good. Sweet.
I am so technologically stupid.
Does the snowball have a knob on it?
It should have a volume setting and a gain setting on the back, but I mean, I'm talking about the Yeti.
Yeah, I know the Yeti does.
Why does the snowball need a knob when he already is one? At the very latest? You mean earliest?
Wait, early? Yeah, well, no, not.
Do you mean clocking out of the game or out of a job?
Out of
the game. We know that Fat Man's not employed.
I don't have a real job. Yeah. So Toppy said, "Okay, give me a minute." Is he seriously gonna join us as a guy who's never seen RWBY?
I don't know.
Wait, what?
One of Raymond's friends that we play Starfinder with. He's never seen RWBY before, but he says, "Okay, just give me a minute." Is he gonna join us?
I don't know. I'd be curious.
I would be curious to see what someone... Well, obviously he's going to be dead confused.
Yeah. Well, that's what I was saying when I was talking to him. Just like, hey, just come in. You're just going to be in a stupor the whole time. Like, what is this shit?
Yeah.
Wait, that's us,
Yeah.
not him.
Yeah, I know. Because it'll be like, we'll be like, what the fuck is going on? And then he'll be like, wait, this makes perfect sense to me because I haven't seen it.
What the fuck? Toppy, you came in.
I completely forgot.
Is the audio fucked?
Whoa. Somebody get ahead?
Everyone, pause. Everyone pause in 3, 2, 1.
Oh, it's Tarium. Hello.
Yay! But I was completely forgot about the whole day. Sorry about that. Just talking about stuff.
Do you want to join us, or do you?
That's so Tarium.
I'm gonna go away from disturbing. Sorry about that.
So do you want to?
If you want to join in, I think it'll be funny.
I'm just
We
not
literally
doing
just
it
started.
that
You
well
couldn't-
right now.
Talk to you later, man.
Get well soon, buddy.
Yay.
Okay, so I'm at like 148 right now.
Also, is the audio
Let's find where the intro stops.
is the
Let's
audio
just-
severely out of sync?
Let me
Just for anybody
scroll
else.
down a
I'm glad we stopped anyway because I heard someone like watching. Well, I heard audio about 10 seconds before mine.
Yeah. Alright, so 128 is where I'm at. That's where the intro officially ends.
Yep, I'm at that too.
Okay,
All right,
hold on.
same. Fatman, you there?
I'm trying to find it.
Fatman?
Yeah, what? Can you hear me?
Man.
Oh,
Can
no.
you not hear me? Gee, for fuck's sake.
Fatman! Dun 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 dun
No, he'll be
dun
back.
dun dun.
He's back.
Fataman.
That's quite concerning.
Morty.
Morty.
Okay, I think he just went out of Discord entirely. I was gonna try to boot back in. I assume.
Probably.
Okay, am I back?
Oh,
Batman,
heard you.
Batman.
Oh yeah, boy!
Yeah.
You can't stop
All right.
me. You
Go to
can,
time
but
code
only
128.
I don't know why you're obsessed with upskirts this volume.
When we found out that Shadman has been animating the show all this time.
the whole time.
Dude, I think the show would actually be better if he had been.
Oh, no, Jesus, no.
Yeah.
Oh, no, dude.
At least I could spend 10 minutes watching it and get something out of it.
Raymond, we know, we all know you wouldn't last 10 minutes.
Oh, that's low. That's low, Britt.
Oh my god.
But back on topic.
Is the only Shadman image of Ruby the one with Kali and Sun? Or has he done other ones?
He's done other
I
ones.
just
He's done
I
other
don't
ones.
know.
I'm not going to elaborate on that.
I haven't checked, funny enough.
I would probably recommend you cut this out, because this reveals a lot about us.
We'll totally get demonetized now.
Yeah. No, but seriously,
Yeah,
just
pretty much.
highly recommend taking this out. If any of us have future
Probably.
political careers, it's going to come back to bite us.
It'll be in the bonus show. Nothing said in a bonus show counts.
Getting back to what...
Sorry, back on topic.
Yeah, getting back on topic to what I wanted to say is that I said also that Dragon Ball Z chick I was trying to reference is named Kale, not Khalifa. I got that wrong.
I haven't watched Dragon Ball Z in years, so...
Kale?
I don't
Dragon
know.
Ball Z Super. She's basically the new Broly.
She looks kind of like Momo from My Hero
Jesus.
Academia.
Kinda.
Which I appreciate, because I adore Momo from My Hero Academia.
Who, the one with the ponytail up sticking up out of her head?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
She does kind of look... Yeah.
Alright, well.
Although I think she does look more like the Dragon Ball Z character.
Yeah, I haven't seen any Super.
Yeah, neither have I.
The only thing I've seen of Super is, like, animation error compilations.
Yeah.
In like Barbara voice, you fucking cunt.
When did Barbara get an Australian accent?
Oh, you ever heard that story?
Also,
She was at the Australian convention.
Oh yeah, when she was at RTX.
yeah. No, it wasn't RTX Australia. It was like the
no,
other
she was
big
at PAX
convention that goes on
Australia.
over there. No, not that. It was
Yeah, I think they made an animated short about that.
I pick up the mic and go, "What's up, you fucking cunts?"
what the fuck is the name of the con out there?
But they were like, "This is a family panel," and she's like, "Yeah, okay,
Yeah.
I'll know. I'll keep it."
She did good for like 2 days.
Yeah, but cunt is hardly a bad word in Australia. it's like
Yeah.
buddy.
God, that's gonna bum me. What was that con?
It was a family-friendly Christian Minecraft server convention.
Yes.
Hang on, I'm gonna. You know what? This is gonna bother me, so I'm gonna look it up.
Not in my Christian Minecraft server.
Later.
Supernova. That's what it was. Yeah. This power gets more ridiculous every episode.
no wonder people were, Winter and Jacques were pissed she couldn't summon, or I guess someone was pissed she couldn't summon.
Winter was.
She fucking breaks the game. she is quite literally in Pathfinder. Britt, you might know something about this if you play Pathfinder. There's the Summoner. The Summoner is the most broken class in the entire game because you get an Eidolon, which is basically this giant...
Oh no, the most broken way to play Summoner. Have them summon 4 Pixies. Pixies know Polymorph by nature and can turn the entire party into T-Rexes with like 200 health extra.
You don't need to! You can just summon 200 T-Rexes!
Well...
Especially if you're playing Master Summoner.
Well, the thing is, because like, if you turn the party... Okay, we're talking Pathfinder, which is off topic, but like, if you turn the party into T-Rexes, they actually have direct control of what they do, rather than having 200 T-Rexes who might eat you as well.
200 T-Rexes.
But okay, so back on point is that, like, the reason that Summoner is so broken is because you, as the Summoner yourself, don't take any of the risk.
What was... Okay, question. What was Mercury's quirk again? Was it to control where his shots go?
Was that his semblance, or is that just bullshit?
No, I can't remember.
I don't think the
Neither do-
Mercury has like a canon semblance. I just think that
Not yet.
bullets
anyway.
go where they.
Not yet. Speaking of, like, I'd like to find out if they're just teasing us in the intro, or if Mercury and or Emerald are going to play any physical role in this chapter.
Yeah, we haven't seen them at all, have we?
Not yet. I mean, Cinder's supposed to be heading there, so whether Mercury and Emerald come along.
Well,
I
of
mean,
course
it's-
Emerald's coming
we'll see, I
along
guess.
because she's always after that prune tag. Always.
Even though it's lost an eye.
It would be weird for them to still have Emerald as a voiced character because, like, they had such like a breakup with Shane.
Well, Shane and his wife were divorced at that point.
They were divorced at that point?
I believe so.
Oh, okay.
Wait, what happened?
Well, so Katie Newville, who's the voice of Emerald, was married to Shane Newville, who's the guy who wrote that giant letter, basically dragging out all of Rooster Teeth's dirty laundry.
Oh, shit.
And they had been going through a pretty nasty divorce. I'm pretty sure they were divorced by the time that letter came out.
This is the first I'm hearing of this dirty laundry letter. Damn.
Really, just now?
Really? I mean, the letter came out right after Volume 3.
I guess I don't pay much attention to Rooster Teeth, sorry.
Watch my video on Lettergate. It's demonetized right now.
I also went into a bit on part 2 when I did Volume 4.
Plug here, and my vlog here, which you should totally watch.
I mean, just to recap, Monty died, and then Rooster Teeth, like the leadership of Rooster Teeth was like, okay, Ruby, the money-making machine. And Shane's like, wait a second, no, Monty didn't want it to be that. And they were like, you're fired, Shane. And he's like, dude, what the fuck? And they're like, we'll kill you the same way we killed Monty. Get out of here.
And at the same time, you can't absolve Shane of everything that he did, because he was kind of an asshole throughout the entire thing. Like everyone is in the wrong in that situation.
I agree with that. Like, I don't think Shane was 100% right in the letter, and I don't think Rooster Teeth definitely is not 100%.
It's like pouring a good gallon heaping of shit out of a kettle of steaming shit into more shit.
Yeah.
No, it's more like pouring gasoline on an already raging bonfire.
Yeah.
I like the shit analogy more.
Okay, a bonfire that's main fuel source is shit. So it smells.
Like shit.
No, a bonfire could serve a purpose eventually. This is just a...
Let's see, fight was good, semblances still are kind of confusing. Aura, we should have had this talk back in Volume 2 at minimum.
I mean, we had the World Around It that was on the Blu-ray, nowhere else.
Fuck that noise.
Yeah, I know, right? They basically ignore that now.
Raven's acting is terrible, Yang was okay, Weiss is OP, please nerf.
I don't think Weiss is OP, I think...
Yeah, her they're so undefined.
We don't know the limitations of her powers yet. Until we learn that...
I like the I like the idea that this might be her limit. Like, what if she doesn't get any stronger than this?
She's just like OP all at the beginning, and then by the end, she just sucks.
Yeah, by the end, it's like the original Super Saiyan. It's like, oh my god, when they first show up, they're incredible. But then by, like, Season 5, when everyone's a Super Saiyan, it's kind of, mediocre.
They'll take the game design aspect of, they won't nerf her, they'll just make everything else better around her.
Unless you're Blizzard, in that case, we'll nerf her into the ground.
Yep, that sounds about right.
See, I still want I still want at least one of my headcanons to come true. I want Yang to die.
I want Neo to come and stab Ruby in the abdomen.
I think at this point it sounds like they're trying to pit Team Ruby against each other, so it looks like Weiss and Yang versus possibly Ruby and Blake.
Why?
Because I mean,
Weiss and Yang are probably going to get told some horrible truth by Raven.
No, I think because Raven's gonna tell them about Ozpin, or at least her version of the truth.
And then obviously Ruby is completely okay with Osmond's side of the story.
Yeah. Now, see, this is what we want to have happen, but
Ruby would just go, look, Ozpin is literally right here. Let him explain it.
But at the same time, be like, you can't trust him.
Ruby misses so many good opportunities to like have those moral dilemmas, and so it really.
That's true.
Look at this oppressed minority group that is, striking out against their oppressors, and they're straight up the fucking Empire. All right.
Well, aside from the White Fang being stupid, like, the biggest moral complex of Ruby is that the villains aren't actually that villainous. In fact, it's arguable that they're doing good things.
Yeah, really. I want to place a bet that, because remember Salem's crippling weakness spiel in Volume 4. I want to bet that Ozpin tried to put maiden powers inside Summer, who has silver eyes, and they're like inherently incompatible, and that's how she died.
Ooh, that would be cool.
And then Ruby's gonna find that out and be like, "What the fuck?"
Killed my mom, dude.
And then Raven's gonna be like, "I know, right?"
That could work.
And then it'll play into the fact that Ozpin's inside Oscar's like, "Ha, you won't punch your boyfriend." Punch.
Yang's like, "Fuck it, I will."
I'm gonna beat the soul out of you.
I swear to God, they're only putting Ruby and Oscar together to prove me wrong about the fact that they're inevitably gonna do Ruby and Jean.
No, I don't think they'll ever do Ruby and Jean.
I don't know, man. I've seen that trap a lot.
No, they're friends.
This episode didn't seem too bad. This episode didn't seem too bad in the shipping regard. She wasn't giving him bedroom eyes at all throughout this. So that's at least a good sign, but not like a confirmation of anything in the hopeful direction of not going that direction. Yeah. I hope that made sense. I don't know what I just said.
I don't know. I don't know why it's a big deal. I don't know why it matters.
Because White Rose needs to be canon, damn it!
Yeah, I just don't care anymore. I just like, dude, just stop it. You're throwing all these ships in my face, and I'm like, I don't care. I don't care.
I don't care for Weiss and Ruby.
White Rose is... I don't know. I've always hated tsundere ships.
Well...
It's like... You shouldn't reward that type of behavior.
Well, tsunderes are like, yeah, I like tsunderes a lot, so...
I don't. I think they be a fox.
I know I'm in the minority on that one, but...
They're a balancing act. As a writer, I can tell you tsunderes are a hell of a balancing act.
They are also fots.
I don't even agree with that. Like, I don't even think they're hard. Tsunderes need two things.
And you don't call that a balancing act? They need two things, and they need to balance each other out.
A reason to be a bitch, and a reason to stop being a bitch. That is, like, the only thing they need. Like, think of, like Kellen from... Code Geass.
It's a heavily complex, intricate, thing, but it's not.
Okay, the term balancing act makes it seem like you're like, oh, but it's so difficult. There's...
To make it good, yeah. If you don't want to be fucking annoying.
Yeah.
Tsunderes can easily become super fucking annoying.
Yeah. That's true.
We all agree.
Oh, yeah.
But I don't consider that a balancing act because every single character needs a reason to do the thing they're doing.
Right.
That's where you start as a storyteller. Why are the characters doing this? Okay. But when you have a tsundere, it's like, oh, no. She's a bitch who wants to fuck the guy, and she thinks the best way to do that is to not show him any affection and actively turn away his advances. It's like, no, the tsundere needs the reason. Like Kellen in Code Geass. Like, oh yeah, no, Lelouch is like a Britannian guy, so she hates him. But then she finds out that Lelouch is like trying to fight all the other Britannian guys. So she's like, oh, maybe this Britannian guy is actually kind of fuckable. So it's like, yeah, they're a reason and then a reason to stop. And I've hardly seen any other tsundere characters who have that much thought put into them.
It's not really a balancing act if the balancing act to stop my house from burning down is just don't leave the stove on for too long.
And don't hang your curtains over it.
Basically, yes.
Yeah.
Take note, Taiyang.
Alright, so I think we've said our piece on this.
Yeah, I'm gonna start recording.
Yeah.
Alright.
See you next week.
Catch you on the flip side, everyone.
Bye-bye!